And I want to start things off with the ultimate solution for your indoor environment, our special value of the day. We want to take a look at our today's special. From LivePure, known and trusted in air filtration, we have the brand new Bali multi-room air purifier. Now this is gonna remove 99.97% of those airborne allergens like dust and pet dander and smoke and those mold spores. And it has a new feature. It's got a smart air detector that will clean the air automatically for you. Oh, and guess what? No need to buy additional filters because it has a permanent filter that you can use and easy to clean. Great value today. It's $100 off on that today's special value. It's $199.99. So on a flex pay, it is $40 to get this home and free shipping. Okay, now we have some beautiful colors that are brand new to us that I want to show off because those are actually going to be the most limited. So first up here, this is the beautiful sage that we have, this gorgeous kind of green color. Then we have it in the denim, lovely blue. Across from that, we have it in the taupe, which I have heard has been a bestseller. So if you like that taupe, you want to jump on that quickly. We also have it in the classic white, and then we have it in the graphite, which is that gray, and also in the black. This is amazing. It's gonna clean your entire house. I mean, it's not just one little room. I wanna bring in our expert from LivePure, Vonabelle.
Hi.
Vonabelle, you've been with us, what, 25 years here at HSN?
25, but yeah, 24, yes.
Oh my goodness, 25 years telling us all the things we need to know about keeping our indoor environment clean.
Yeah, and LivePure's been here a long time, since 2017. So a long time bringing you great products to keep your home environment comfortable, wonderful, and clean. So this is our biggest, we call it the Mac Daddy. Oh. Because, so usually you might buy a small unit for this bedroom, a medium unit for this bedroom, and then what do you do with your big space? This is the Mac Daddy because it can do your small space, but it can do up to 2,000 square feet. So if you have an open floor plan, this is the one you want. And if you don't want to have to buy 2 or 3 units, you can get 1 unit that does it all. Whether you put it in the bedroom and then move it out to your living room, they're beautiful. Now the green light that you see, we introduced this last year. So first of all, this air purifier has 2 layers of filtration. Cocoa carbon of the good, better, best, it's the best, and then true HEPA. And then last year we added this sensor. This sensor is intuitive. It works all by itself. Let's say you open the front door and the pollen comes in and it's grass season and these are the things you're sensitive to. Or you burn toast, or you make salmon and you burn that, or you broccoli. It will sense if there's an increase in those VOCs or dust or particles. And then if it does, you will see this change. I'm gonna do a little VOC test for you. I'm gonna spray something into the intake.
Oh.
And because our intakes are on the side, if you need to put this against the wall, you can, which a lot of units you can't. So keep it, so it's green, right? And I'm gonna add some VOC. It went to red, do you see that? It recognized that something came into the unit and it's heavier than usual. And now what I sprayed is going through 2 layers of filtration. It's going through the cocoa carbon, then it's going into the true HEPA. And when it has fully gone through the whole cycle and removed all of it, you will see that light go to blue, to orange, and back to green, and you'll know the cycle is done. This is what it looks like, for example. So green is when there's a normal amount of particles in the air and it's cleaning, it's comfortable. You could use any setting you want, you're removing. And then if there's an increase, a slight increase, it goes to blue, a little bit higher to orange, and then red is like high alert. You just opened the door, the pollen came in, it's pollen season, and we are actually in the beginning of the heavy season. So this is pollen and tree season. So if you are that sufferer, you already know, man, I wish I had a good air purifier, because it really does make a difference. It helps you sleep better because your throat isn't all sore, your eyes aren't all itchy, you don't feel uncomfortable. And it's an act of love for your family to get an air purifier, especially if you have a child or 2 who's suffering, or yourself. So this just turned blue. So it began to go through the cycle. It's removing it. And it's intuitive. You're not doing anything, but you could look over and go, wow, now it's green. It finished processing that. And that's nice. So, but while we're over here, let's go through the settings. So the first one is your accent light. Now you can put that on or off, totally up to you. It's that blue light at the bottom. Some people like a totally dark room. Here, this is your accent light. If you like a totally dark room, it's good to know you can shut that off. Sometimes you want a little night light, find your way to the bathroom or in the kids' room, they have a little night light, but you could shut that off. And then we come to our speeds. So we have low, medium, high, and turbo. Almost all competitors only have low, medium, and high. They don't have that turbo. Turbo is for when you did burn something or that heavy pollen is coming in as well. Maybe you have company coming over and you're like, oh, I wish I could get all this out of the house quick. That's what turbo's for. Now turbo's a little bit louder, but it's doing its purpose, so it's fine. Other than that, they're all relatively quiet. And then you have a sleep mode. That goes into its softest mode while you sleep if you want that. And then you have an auto where it picks where it wants to go. And here's the key right there. I'm gonna circle this, okay? This is a reminder to vacuum, not a reminder to buy a new filter, and that is life-changing. This unit is not a money pit. Almost all other units, you buy the unit and then you have an ongoing cost. Every 3 or 4 months, I need a new filter, I need a new filter. So when that light comes on, you're like, I didn't budget $50, $60 for a new filter. And what size is it and where do I get it? That will never happen with this LivePure unit. Once you buy it, it's once and done. You simply vacuum your filter clean once a month, every 2 months. I say once a month if you have pets. If you don't, every 2 months or 3 months is just fine, and it's meant for the life of the unit, which they say is about 12 years because, well, in 12 years we'll have new technology. But if there comes a time you want a new filter, certainly LivePure has those available. I like that these are all on top as well. So you're not bending over to see, you're just glancing down. So as we look at this unit, you can see how seamlessly all of the controls are built in as well. Like no knobs to grab, it's just seamlessly built into the top. And what you're seeing there is what comes out. It almost acts like a fan. After the air is put through the 2 layers of filtration, what comes out is 99.97% free of all particles, and it is like a breath of fresh air. My helpful hint is if you do want to put this in a smaller bedroom, what I want you to do is close the door, because then the air purifier doesn't have to reach out into the hallway and take that air in as well. And if you close the door in an hour, it's not even the same air. Those allergens are gone, those particles are gone, 99.97% down to 0.3 microns. 0.3 microns is what you can't see that's irritating you. It's like those invisible threats. So if your throat is bothering you, your eyes are bothering you, and you promised yourself last year you were going to get a new unit, Su-Ming, this is the one.
I mean, it definitely is. You and I were talking about this, Vonabelle, right? Because I have some smaller units in my home and I want to upgrade because I've got them all over the place, right? And it's not doing the work that I need it to do. If that's you, if you're sitting at home right now and you're like, you know, I have some smaller units, it's not covering the whole house. You're getting those itchy, watery eyes right now because it is that pollen season. Or, you know, we spend 90% of our time indoors at home. Make sure the air that you are breathing in is clean. This is the way to do it. I want to remind everyone of our amazing deal today. On our today's special price, which is for today only, it is $199.99 for the unit that you don't have to replace. You don't have to get additional air filters for this. Remember, you just have to clean the one that you have in here. So this is a one and done with your price. $40 gets it home on a flex pay. Get it home, try it out. Vonabelle always tells you, take the test, get it home, and then take a look at that filter, right, Vonabelle, in those 30 days to see that. So make sure that you definitely pick yours up. Upgrade it if you don't, you know, if you have one, maybe it's time to do that. But Vonabelle, let me ask you. So when, I mean, we were watching kind of the smart technology that you were saying, right? That was in real time. What was that? 30 seconds?
Probably the whole cycle, because I put a lot in it, was maybe a minute.
That was incredible.
To go through 2 layers of filtration,
Wow.
And part of that is the technology and the granular particles in the cocoa carbon. So, and there's lots of different pre-filters. Our pre-filter is cocoa carbon. Specifically, it's a renewable resource, but also it gathers it better. And there is a job for the pre-filter. It has to protect the true HEPA. Now, here's the thing. HEPA is what hospitals use, and they use true HEPA. It's what airplanes use. LivePure did not spare anything. This is true HEPA, because many times companies will be like, HEPA-ish, HEPA-tech, HEPA-like, you know. Natasha said HEPA's second cousin. No, no, no. This is true HEPA, so you can count on the quality just like hospitals depend on it, just like airplanes depend on it. You're going to have this huge filter in your home, and let me just show you how big this is, see? So this is the cocoa carbon, and then underneath you're seeing the true HEPA. Now let me show you, so I told you this is not a money pit that you're going to vacuum this clean. I want to give you 2 examples how this might happen. So if you happen to have a little handheld vac, this happens to be a Bissell that we used to have here, may still have here. You could take this, now let me turn this on. Look at that. So you'll be doing that, and then you'll also do your true HEPA. But maybe you don't have one of those and you just want to use your upholstery tool, okay? This is what I have at home as well. So almost every vacuum cleaner comes with a upholstery tool, big, little, small. And then you would just take your upholstery tool, hooked to your vacuum, of course, and you'd vacuum this clean, then vacuum your true HEPA. Now, the difference is if you have pets who are like children, you're not getting rid of your pets, but you know that the hair will end up in here, I want you to vacuum a little more often, but it's good because it's collected there, it's not so much on your floor. So 2 stages of filtration, very important, because not every air purifier has 2 stages either. We are gonna give you both stages. Also, if you wanna run this all the time because maybe grandpa lives with you and he smokes and like, I'm never shutting this off, it is Energy Star rated, which means it just sips electricity. You don't even have to worry about that. You don't have to think, oh, I have to shut that off because it's eating my electricity. You don't have to worry. Energy Star rated means it is super efficient. This is LivePure. They give you a 6-year warranty. They also have USA-based customer service. That means if you have a problem or even just a question, that phone call will be taken right here in America, answered by an American, and people really appreciate that. So you can see this is really well-rounded. Let me come over to the smoke chamber, but this time I want to tell you what's happening. We did kind of the first one as a wow, you could really see the movement. I'm going to explain to you exactly what's happening because this is what's going to happen in your home. So I'm going to turn this on, and what I'm doing is turning on the motor of the unit. So you, yeah, my producer said you couldn't even see that unit, it was hidden in there. So we use smoke. Smoke is the smallest particle. It's the hardest to remove, but as you can see, that is clearing super quickly. This is what's going to happen in your home. And it's important to have a good motor because if I tell you this does the smallest room, so they say in America the average room is maybe 10 by 11, 10 by 12. If you have that room, put it in there, close the door. In an hour, it gets scrubbed clean 22 times. It's not even the same air. Move up to a bigger room. Maybe it'll get cleaned 20 times in the hour or 15. You can move it up to even 2,000 square feet. That means it's an open floor plan. That's what mine is. So my kitchen is open to my living room, it's open to my dining room. This unit is perfect for that. So if you're gonna do that, we're gonna scrub that air clean. If you're using the max 2,000 square feet, we're gonna scrub that air clean 33 times a day. So every hour, it's exchanging and giving you new fresh air, minus 99.97% of all the particles in the air, down to 0.3 microns. Take a look at this chart. I like having the chart because I like to make it personal. I like you to go, oh, I recognize that room size. That can go in my baby's room, my son's room, my room. While you're looking at that, I want to give you some examples. If this went in a room that was 10 by 12, we're going to scrub that air clean 22 times in the hour. Take it up to a room that's 15 by 20, that'd be a really nice sized bedroom, 9 times every hour. And then let's take it up to 1,500 square feet, 2 times every hour. And if you want to do it at that full 2,000 square feet, because you have an open floor plan, we're gonna clean it 33 times a day. But it's up to you where you put it, and here's the nice thing. If you really were thinking about, I really do need an air purifier, I hope the information I give you really helps you make that decision. But here's what's special about this. This is a forever filter. You will never buy another filter. If what has been holding you back, and I speak from experience, my son Jamie really needed an air purifier, but I was like, I could afford the unit, that ongoing cost is killer. LivePure made it so that you never have to buy another filter, just vacuum it. But you could take this in the bedroom at night, move it out to the living room during the day, put it in the kitchen. This is the one that has total flexibility. We call it our Big Mac Daddy because of the flexibility. If you buy a small unit, all it can do is a small room. You can't move it in a big space. So the value of this is incredible. And I'm going to show you this ball. Isn't this so cool?
Well, and I want to make sure too, everyone at home understands, right, with this, and just like Vonabelle was saying, if you have, you know, a system right now, and you're like, oh, I don't mind, I'm paying, you know, for filters maybe every 3 or 4 months, and that's $80 here. Maybe it's not adding up. Think about in a year's time, you would have paid for this plus some, okay? Remember, this is $199 today. It is $40 on the FlexPay. I don't know if the 5 Flex will last. So it's $40 to get it home. Try it out. You have 30 days to be able to do so. And I do want to let everyone know, while the taupe is the most popular right now, the denim and the sage are most limited. So if those are the colors that are speaking to you, please make sure that you grab those. I don't know how much longer we will have those, but the taupe here is going to be the most popular at the moment. Now, Vonabelle, there are already people who got this home and who wrote reviews.
Oh, nice.
Okay, someone said, I could tell a major difference in 1 day. I got it home, 1 day. She said, amazing. Someone else said, I noticed a significant reduction in the amount of dust in my home. Someone else said, it cleans so well and it's whisper quiet. I love it. This is really going to be a game changer in people's lives if they are suffering from all of that, right? I mean, you don't see that. Even with other systems, right? You still see dust. You still have a lot of that. They're already saying on here, it's significantly reduced after a day.
It does reduce it because you're drawing the dust into the unit so it doesn't have a chance to get on your furniture so much. So that's what's really nice. And it will do the job. Listen, we wash our dishes for our family. We wash the laundry for our family. Why not wash your air clean so you feel better? And it may be that last year you suffered and then finally you figured out, I need an air purifier. Or maybe it was your doctor who said you need an air purifier. And then you're left, you get excited when you go to the doctor and they give you, a suggestion, and then you're like, but what do I need to look for? And I'm so glad you're tuning in because I love telling you what you should look for because if you don't know, you won't get a quality unit. You need a sealed gasket, which means it is rubberized or foam around the edge, not paper, because otherwise the air can bypass the filter and it comes out dirty and then you're like, why did I buy that? That's not working. LivePure has a sealed gasket. It has true HEPA. Now I'd like to give you visuals, okay? So when I say 0.3 microns, you were probably like me the first time I heard that. I was like, what does that mean? How small or how big is that? I want you to picture this ball as one single strand of hair, like pull out one of my little gray hairs, just one, right? That's barely visible. So picture that, that's 80 to 100 microns, one single strand of hair. Now let me show you what 0.3 looks like. Okay, is that tiny? That's super tiny. If you picture this orange bead next to a single strand of hair, now you understand why it's an invisible threat. Now you understand that even though you looked around your room and went, what is bothering me? It's because you can't see it. And that's the job of the LivePure unit, to pull in all that air and remove 99.97% of all the particles. This graph will help you. So 80 to 100 microns is one single strand of hair. But then going down, pollen. Pollen is so irritating to a lot of people. Household dust. I know 2 people who are allergic to household dust. Then your pet dander, and then smoke. Smoke we always smell before we see. It's the hardest to remove, and that's why it's important if you have a smoker in the house or a cigar smoker, have this in there and let that be absorbed. Because it is 2 layers of filtration. And while I'm over here, I want to come over to this piece of glass, because this is my great example of the air purifier gives a nice little side effect. Most side effects, everybody says really low and fast because they're not really great. Here I can say very loudly. So pretend this is your, furniture. You're going to have less of this because the air purifier is going to pick that up and take it into the unit. That's one of the things that you will be vacuuming away. So when you think about everything that this unit does in great colors and the fact that it is a lifetime filter, it makes the value that much better because in 3 or 4 months, you're not going, I need a new filter and it's $60. And then 3 months later, I need another one at $60. All you have to do when that light comes on this unit is vacuum it clean. If you have pets, I want you to do it more often. If not, like every 3 months is great. And that is a wonderful asset and such a money saver, so important in this economy. And many people, when they have pets or they burn something, they go and grab, there's your 2 stages of filtration. So that's important because some units Competitors only have one. There's cocoa carbon of the good, better, best. It's the best because of the granules and microfibers in it. And then the true HEPA, which is what you expect in hospitals and airplanes, and that's exactly what this is true HEPA. Not fake HEPA, not ish, it is true. So that means that's why we can say that it captures all of those allergens. So if you don't want to pay to replace all those filters all the time, today is your day. And
who
I
does?
don't want you to do
Who
this.
does, right, Vonabelle? Who wants to pay to replace them? I mean, think
I
about
don't
that.
like ongoing maintenance.
If you said every 3 months or so, right? If we're looking and cleaning the filter, think about every 3 months, we're paying $80 for a filter, anywhere from 50 to 100, because depending on what system that you have in air purification.
Correct.
Think about that in a year. This unit pays for itself.
I think so, and here's another way it pays for itself. So if you are a candle lover and this is your go-to, oh, the dog smells, I burned something, I did arts and crafts and there's a smell. So this is an aerosol, it's called VOC. This is a candle, it's called VOCs. VOCs are exactly what an air purifier takes out of the air. These are not good for you. That's why an air purifier takes it out. So instead of covering up, the air purifier will actually remove, and that's the difference. No covering up, but actually removing those odors. And hey, as long as that camera's there, let me show you one more time how easy it is to take your upholstery tool or even a little handy vacuum, and you will simply vacuum this clean. Look at that. So not hard, easy, and if you don't have one of these, not to worry, I'm just using that as an example. Everybody gets an upholstery tool with their vacuum. Just use your upholstery tool, vacuum this clean, but also vacuum your true HEPA. It's going to last the life of the unit. Now the unit is also beautiful and it is Energy Star rated. I want to repeat that because there's lots of money saving here, which is so important to us, I think, in our pocketbooks right now. So today is the day to get it. And last year was the first time we added this light sensor. And that's just an intuitive addition, because if it senses that there's extra particles, it will actually speed up the motor and get rid of them quickly for you, which brings you comfort. Because when you have those allergies, your eyes are itchy, you get up for a drink of water, you don't feel good, this is a great addition to your home, especially if someone is suffering or you have a smoker or your doctor is recommending an air purifier. Those are the color lights that the air sensor goes through. Green means it's doing its normal job. It doesn't sense anything abundant. It's just moving whatever's in your home. And then if it goes to blue, it's like, oh, I sense something. You open the front door and the pollen came in. Orange, you burnt something. And then red is like, oh, we need to take care of this. And it will go into hyper mode until it turns green again. And then it just silently works quietly in your home. Now, the only time it will have a higher little noise is if you turn it on turbo, but that is a great asset because turning it on turbo means my company's coming and I just burnt this. I'm gonna turn this on turbo and get that out of here before they come.
And you know, I've never seen this before. There's so many different air filtration systems out there, Vonabelle, but I think this one really sets LivePure apart because I've never seen this sensor anywhere else. So make sure that you understand, right? Remember, you are not gonna have to buy additional filters. Right now, you pay $40, you get this home. Try it out. Maybe you have an air filtration system at home and it's time to upgrade, or maybe you don't have one and you've been thinking about getting one. Now is the time to do it. As Vonabelle said, this is the Mag Daddy. This is the largest size you will get, but it's going to continuously clean the air in your home. And we're at home all the time. 90% of our time is in an indoor environment. Don't you want the air that you're breathing to be clean? I mean, we breathe, right? We breathe all the time. That's what we do from the day that we're born. That's why we need to have clean air that we are breathing in, especially if you are sensitive to those allergens, if you have pets, if you have children. I can tell you, I get leaky, watery eyes because of my allergies. It's an absolute need for me. And now think about trying to upgrade. That's what I am looking to do. And I hope you are too. $40 gets this home. Remember, on that FlexPay, you just have to pick your color. I just want to quickly go through the colors again. The taupe, most popular right now. So if you love that taupe, that is the most popular. Then the most limited we have is our denim and our sage, that beautiful blue and the beautiful green that you're seeing. Then on the top, we have kind of our classic colors, which is going to be our black, the graphite, which is the gray, and the white. You really can't go wrong. They're gorgeous, sleek units. You can put them anywhere. And if you heard Vonabelle, maybe you didn't earlier in the presentation, you can put this to the wall. And because of where the air is being pulled in from, it's okay to do that, right, Vonabelle?
Yes.
it's still gonna pull it in even if it's flush to the wall.
Yeah, which a lot of units you can't. And then you think, well, I don't want it in the middle of the room. I want it tucked back. This is the one you can tuck back, which I think is important. And the grill is beautiful. The seamless keys are located in the top. Now I want to tell you another little story. So there's so many particles in our air and we don't think about it. But let's say we go to the restaurant and, oh, nice clean water. Yeah, thank you very much. I'll drink that. And then what happens if they brought it with a whole bunch of particles in it?
Ooh.
And you'd be like, oh, I'm sorry, I think you made a mistake because my water shouldn't have particles. Well, your air shouldn't have particles either. We should have the same standard for our air as we do for our water. So this is a great way to get rid of those particles that are irritating you, whether you have a problem or you just know the benefit of having the most fresh air in your home. And as people have had floods for different reasons, I always want to point this out. So if you have any kind of flood, you're going to end up with mold. Mold is what goes on the walls. Mold spores go in the air. And then how do you get them? Because those are toxic. You have to run an air purifier if you've had any kind of flooding. And we're going to collect those mold spores in this LivePure unit. And let me come over to the smoke chamber one more time and tell you another story. Because when I want you to see the power of it, because when I say this does up to 2,000 square feet, I'm saying I need to get the air all the way over in that corner, in that end of the 2,000 square feet, here and behind me. Watch what happens when we have the power. Yeah.
I mean, that is really powerful, Vonabelle.
Yeah, because this is our Mac Daddy. It is. It's powerful. It moves it. And we use smoke, which is the hardest particle to remove, and it moves it out. So what happened in this, first of all, you had a great motor from LivePure. Secondly, it went through the cocoa carbon. And then third, it went through the True HEPA, which is so important. You have to have True HEPA, otherwise you can't make the claims that I'm saying. You can't make that claim of 99.97 down to 0.3 microns unless you have True HEPA. So that's really important. Like, don't cheap out and not get True HEPA because you won't get the best benefit. Let me just step here. I want to show you what a sealed gasket might look like. Okay, because this is also important. A lot of people don't know to look for this. Even when you go to the doctor, he says, get an air purifier, then you're like, yeah, what kind do I look for?
Right.
So I hope you have enough information to know that LivePure is giving you a fabulous value today if you are thinking about it. So this is rubberized. And you can get also, they make a heavy duty foam one, that would be okay too. But if this is paper in what you're buying, or it doesn't have, it's just plastic, it doesn't have a seal, that is no good. Because here's what happens. So if you do not have a sealed gasket, the air comes in, bypasses the filter and comes out dirty. And then you're like, well, I wasted my money. It didn't do anything. Sealed gasket forces the air to go through the 2 layers of filtration. And that's what you want. And you do want 2 layers. You don't, while it's nice to have the HEPA, you have to have a, the first layer of the cocoa carbon.
Yeah. And look at the size of this too, Vonabelle, right? Like, this is the size of the filter that you're getting, that whole front area that you're seeing right now. And look how easy it is just to replace, take it off and clean it. You don't have to replace it with anything else. You just take it out, right, Vonabelle, and clean it off.
Yeah, and that front is magnetic. I like that. When I first got this, I was like, ooh, it's magnetic. So it's not hard, you won't break a nail. That was like, it pops, it's got some light magnets, so I really like that feature as well. And don't forget, LivePure has USA-based customer service. I actually called, to tell you the truth. I wanted to see where it got answered. It was Rochester, New York. And I said, hi, I have a question. And he goes, glad to help you. I said, you know, where are you located? And he said, Rochester, New York. I was like, great. I said, that's all I wanted to know. I'm the presenter. And he goes, really?
Well, it's good to know that you had that help, right?
Yes. So USA-based customer service, also that energy store rating, which means it's sipping the electricity, not to worry. Beautiful finish. And then also to have this sensor, we only added that last year and got a great response. Now, but I think top of the list is for you to know, if you just tuned in, yes, it's great looking, yes, it's a great air purifier, yes, it's True HEPA, but it is a forever filter. No money pit. You are not buying filters in 3 months and 3 months and 3 months. You're simply vacuuming it clean. And that's why I think there's incredible value.
It is. The value today is incredible. I want to let everyone know, if you're looking at the taupe, I do not want you to wait on it. You need to grab it now because it is the most popular. And I fear that if you put it in your cart and you walk away, you're not going to get it. So the taupe, most popular right now, please pick it up. Remember, it's not held in your cart. $40 gets this home. Make sure that you grab it, and it's free shipping and handling, additional savings for you today. And remember, denim and sage are the most limited, but taupe on its way there because everyone is loving this color, and I don't want you to miss out. 855-112 is the item number. You can't go wrong. $40 gets us home, free shipping today. It's so good, Vonabelle.
Yeah.
It really is.
It's got every touchstone you'd want, and the value is there as well.
It's incredible. You're not going to believe the results you get once you get it home. Okay, so now really quick, we did want to mention, I know we have here, these are also from LivePure. This is the 11-count coconut carbon air purifying bag. So these are going to help neutralize the odors in the air and going to absorb that moisture, right, Vonabelle? Yes,
exactly. 10 to 12% of the moisture, but this is cocoa carbon in these bags, just like over there, just in a different form. These are little mini workhorses. What they do is they breathe in offending scents in small spaces. Like, I cannot put an air purifier in my sneakers. I can't put an air purifier in my work bag. I can't put it in my refrigerator to get those odors. I can't put it under the seat of my car. If you have, or hang in the closet, because we put a little grommet, so you can hang these in the closet. Maybe you have a little too much perfume on a shirt, maybe somebody smoked. These are easy. Now, after they breathe in all of that, they can breathe out all the scents just by placing it outside in the sun for an hour once a month, once every couple of months. Let me give you a quick word picture, real quick. Okay, so this is offending scents, green liquid here. And let's say that this white disc is the cocoa carbon in this bag. You hear it? It's really cocoa carbon. Boom. Soak it up, soak it up, soak it up. That's like the cocoa carbon. Soak it up, soak it up, soak it up. It got it all the offending scents. Now, if I wanted to get these offending scents out, for this, I would squeeze it. In this case, I'm gonna take this cocoa carbon bag, I'm going to put it in the sun for an hour, and then these last 5 years.
Oh my gosh, make sure you pick yours up. 902-841 is the item number. $8 and change gets it home on FlexPay. Thank you, Vonabelle.
So
She'll be
welcome.
back at 4 o'clock, everybody. But we'll be back right after this.
Let me show you how I do it right now. Let me show you how I do it, do it. Let me show you. Let me show you how I do it, do it. Work it like a pro.
Hi everybody, it's Denise Austin, and I've been helping millions of people stay in great shape for over 40 years. Helping women aspire to be healthy, active, and vital has always been a passion of mine. I am so excited to be part of the HSN family. You know why? I get to inspire you. We are gonna get fit together.
Join fitness expert Denise Austin to live ever better.
Because you are worth it.
Welcome back into HSN, everyone. I'm Su Ming Wong. We're talking all things spring cleaning. And this, oh my gosh, this is the InstaClean Stain Removing Cleaner. Now, this already has 600, I have to read my cards, there's so many numbers here, 635 5-star reviews. This is going to remove the toughest of stains, like urine and feces, dirt, mud, wine, grass, juice, makeup, you name it. This is going to instantly remove it. This is a spring cleaning must-have, and it's gonna remove those stains in like 30 seconds. You spray it, and then you leave it to lift. It's gonna penetrate the stain and clean through it. We just got this back in stock, and I say that because literally every time we get it, every time we have it, it sells out. It's $29.95 on the HSN deal today, and typically it's like one of these 80-ounce bottles. You're getting 112 ounces between the two today, which is an incredible deal. Under $10 gets it home on the FlexPay for this game changer. Our cleaning queen, Jenny Bond, is with us.
Happy
I am
Monday.
good. Happy Monday.
You are giving off such wonderful spring vibes right now. We're saying
Jenny.
goodbye to winter, aren't we? I'm so
Yes.
excited. So this is your must-have. We just got these back in stock. Thank you for saying this. It is 112 ounces. If this is your first time seeing InstaClean, run, don't walk. So we just did waxy crayon on the carpet. We're now gonna go over here to some pet messes, okay? This is InstaClean. There's no bleaches or ammonias. I don't ever have to mix. I'm not getting hot water and measuring. It comes ready for you. You're gonna spray and you walk away. And just like that, this could be urine, feces, blood. It can be motor oil, tea, rust, mold, mildew. It can be barbecue sauce, ketchup. You're mobilizing almost any stain, almost any smell. It penetrates down to where that stain comes from, and you're lifting it away. I am not wearing gloves, I'm not scrubbing, and it's a little damp here, but don't worry, it'll dry in just a little bit, and there's never a ring. But here's our little secret, okay? This is 112 ounces powerhouse. It's almost 3 bottles, and it's exclusive here at HSN. If you have an all over stain, what I've done is I've adjusted my bottle, so watch what I can do. I can actually do a larger stain. This could be chocolate milk, it could be mud, it could be something on the pillows, your drapes, you name it. And we're just starting with carpets, but I'm gonna walk you through the entire home. This is how you can remove almost any stain or any smell in under 30 minutes with your Oxygen Stain Destroyer. Now, before I go to the laundry room, because this is where it changes the game, okay? So I have just some dye here, red dye. This is how it works. I am not wearing gloves. There's no caustics. I don't have a mask on. When you take InstaClean and you hit whatever stain or smell, guys, this is not magic. This is literally what happens. Every host loves this. All my friends have this. It works just like this on almost anything. We'll come back to this in 30 seconds, and this beaker is gonna be absolutely clear. Okay. So I did so much laundry yesterday. I literally did almost 10 loads, okay? And how many things did I pull out that I said, there's a stain there that I forgot about. Don't worry, your clothes are not ruined. We have crayon on this white t-shirt, okay? If you've got kids, grandkids, your active wear, your wools, whatever it is, if there's a stain, and I'm gonna speak to it like olive oil, maybe it's turmeric, maybe it's ketchup, mustard, or chocolate, or wine. If you get that on your clothes, I want you to go ahead, take InstaClean. You can spray it. It is going to be that pre-treater to whiten your whites and brighten your brights, but I've literally taken out that entire stain of that crayon on this shirt.
And
Now,
there's no, like, remind me, Jenny, because I know we've talked about this, but for everyone at home, if you've never used InstaClean, you're able to use it without gloves because there's no bleach, right? There's no
none of this.
ammonia.
Okay, so this is a real walk through me when I was younger. I'm like, I gotta get this stain out. That's bleach, okay? This is what bleach does. We are taking out all those problems, and we're giving you something that's literally just a brightener, whitener, Oxygen Stain Destroyer, and you spray and you walk away. I don't have to rent a machine. I don't have to do anything like that. If you've got the dog toys, the cat bed, you know, maybe you have the cat couch. I mean, who knows where our animals are sleeping nowadays? I can spray here, assuming I'm not just taking away that stain, I'm literally taking away that smell. It's gonna neutralize the odors and the stains that are in our home. And again, I am just showing this on hard surfaces right now. I mean, on soft surfaces. I use it on my grout, in my shower. How about your sneakers, your boots? Are you ready for this?
Sneakers?
Yes, okay.
Oh my gosh.
So here we go, we've got our leather, okay? It can be mud, it can be salt, it can be just muck on your high heel shoes. Watch what I'm doing here. You spray it, and your whites on those leathers are gonna be bright. You can get your laces, you can get your boots, you can get your suedes. So here we go. We've done our carpet, we've done our laundry, we've done our boots. Now we're gonna go ahead here. Let's just refresh a pillow. How about your, your bedding?
Right.
If you get a little snack on your sheets in bed.
That's
just
me.
spray your
That's me.
InstaClean.
Snacks in the bed.
And you know what? If you even, like, sometimes I don't always get all my makeup off before I go to bed. Don't worry, get a little lipstick or foundation on your pillowcase.
Yes.
Look what I did here. It's a brightener, it's a whitener, it's a lightener, but you're also pulling out those stains and those smells. Now I have to quickly come over here because you're making me think of spring, okay?
Okay.
We are gonna be outside soon.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead and take those outside cushions. Go ahead and take those outside, you know, the wicker, the rattan. You can use it on the grill. We're gonna take it to the car. You can use it on all of your grout, all of the messes that are inside and out. I literally cleaned my whole kitchen yesterday with InstaClean. I'm telling you, glass on the outside table if it's pollen. Please don't miss out on this. I mean, I'm telling you.
No, can I tell you though, Jenny, so this chair, right, we all have these, I think, in our home. So I'll tell you a story. I had some friends over a couple years ago. My son, my oldest, Steven, he was like, Mama, I'll help you clean off the chairs.
Yeah.
He used the bleach to clean off the chairs.
Oh.
My friend sat down in his new jeans and left, and he had bleach stains on his jeans, and I felt so bad because we use bleach to clean it. Now, you know, if I had this—
congrats for him for trying.
Correct, he tried,
There
but
you go.
had we had this, that would not have been a problem.
Exactly, because there's no bleaches or ammonias in this whatsoever. It's just your true oxygen stain destroyer.
Okay.
And what I love about this, you are getting 112 ounces.
I mean, it's incredible, incredible. If right now, and thank you for reminding us, Jenny, because this is not normally this big of a deal, right?
Yep.
Normally you're getting, there's a 32-ounce bottle that you can get. This is 32 ounce plus 80, you're getting the 2 bottles, and it's under $10 to get home. I mean, and this is something that if you've never used, talk about game changer, this means I don't have to buy new white sneakers every time they get dirty.
And we're trying to show specific little things. Yes, on a carpet mess, if you have a crafter, I know a lot of us are in spring break, you don't mix here. I don't have gloves. I'm not scrubbing anything. There's no more elbow grease. We're including the 80-ounce refill, so it's almost 3.5 bottles. And here at HSN, we have almost sold 500 million bottles of InstaClean.
Half a billion with a B.
A big B, okay?
Oh my
and
gosh.
you can't find this configuration anywhere else. Now, this is me walking you through my real home. My shower, we're in Florida. We're even dealing with humidity and rain. If you have got mold or mildew anywhere in your grout, I want you to watch closely, okay? Soap scum, kind of soap scum buildup on glass. This is perfect. You're gonna use it on all your fixtures. Just look, okay, and that was permanent marker. Look what it does right here, okay?
It's just cutting through it, and there's no scrubbing.
No more elbow grease. I don't need any tools. InstaClean literally works, and we're showing it here, and we make all kinds of messes. You're gonna get it home and you're gonna spray it on something and go, oh my goodness. We can say, and that's what our name is, InstaClean, because we will permanently and instantly remove almost any stain or smell. There is not going to be that caustic residue. I'm not wearing a mask. I don't have to wear gloves, but these are the results that you're gonna get, and you're getting 112 ounces.
And
now,
it's instantaneous. So I know it says, you know, under 30 seconds, but that was instant.
And okay, so I'm gonna be really honest with you. At my house, if I go around my fixtures of my sink, or there's a stain, and I'm gonna be really honest with my dog named Mary, she bit her tail and blood went everywhere.
Oh my gosh.
So, and I didn't think about it. I went and got my InstaClean, okay? So there was like little drops like this all over the carpet. First of all, Mary was fine. But then I got my InstaClean. Okay, so I want you to look right here. I didn't think about it, okay? I took InstaClean. This is what happened. I did not even have one bit of residue left on the carpet, okay? This can be ketchup, used motor oil, olive oil, chocolate milk, red wine, grass stains, something that you can use, and literally you're grabbing, you're going, and you're just tackling that stain and mobilizing where it starts and where it ends. You penetrate it, there will be no residue here whatsoever. And this is not a bleach, so look what we have right here, okay? We've got kind of a really expensive rug or runner. Maybe it's, you know, your tablecloths or your curtains. Anywhere where there's some color, you're like, oh, okay. No, take InstaClean, because we're not gonna take away the blue. All we're gonna do, and if you look really closely, we're tackling that stain. I am not scrubbing.
Wow.
Look you can see it from the top and the side. Is that not amazing? So look, there's a stain. It could be ketchup, gravy, any stain that you can pretty much think of in your home. I use it on there, and I'm telling you what, it's my mom approved, it's my kid approved. Look at this right here. Now look, we've actually put some black crayon here. There's no bleaches or ammonia, so the color stays. We're just pulling out the stain and the smell, and I don't have to worry about caustic fumes. I use this today and I scrub my toilet. I did my shower. I did my shower curtain. I do my windowsills. I do my blinds. You can pull out the stain and the smell, but you're bringing back the life of that fabric with something that you just pull out from under your sink.
I think about myself too. Everyone will tell you I am a messy eater. I may look cute sometimes, but I drool when I eat. And so, I mean, Jenny, it's like I would want to have, and I think we have too, some travel size bottles that you can take. But if, you know, a kit that you can have, but this is something that you want to take with you, have in your purse.
Always have it in your purse. Have it in the suitcase, especially when you're traveling.
Oh my gosh.
It is, the travel sizes are TSA approved. And what's great about it, when you use InstaClean, and I think we have this great video to show you, when you use InstaClean, we're gonna spray it like on, like say it's cat urine, okay? That stain isn't gonna wick back up. So I saved that little morsel for the end of our little presentation. So if we could show that, we have this great video and I'm gonna show, oh, there it is, oh my gosh, we do have it. So here's the carpet, and then underneath swimming, we actually have like this mirror, okay? So that's showing you like, maybe that's urine or wine, but look how it's spreading underneath the carpet.
Oh yeah, because that's what it does.
Exactly, and that's why those pesky stains keep ruining our carpets. Watch what you can do with InstaClean. Now again, this is just our second airing of this visit. We just got these back in stock. We're tackling the stain on top, but it spreads underneath to the pad of the carpet. The stain is gone. You can use this on your favorite lazy boy, on your couch, on your outside pillows. The stain's gone, it's not coming back.
I think about too, and how powerful that is, right? And how powerful this is, Jenny. That's where the smells happen, right? You're like, wait, I don't see the spot anymore, but because it penetrates to those other layers, those stains do, that's why the smell lingers. This is getting everything.
It is getting everything. So if you're watching right now, I'm on stairs. It's the pet stains. If you have pets and have never seen InstaClean, happy Monday. This is gonna change the game for you. You're gonna love it. Because I'm telling you, and my cats today were so mad because I forgot to change the kitty litter yesterday with my chores. So there was cat urine on my juke rug, my like little rug out front. It's kind of like a wicker rug. Tell you what, I sprayed my InstaClean, and I'm telling you, personal places, I use InstaClean probably 20 times a day. I have to get mine here at HSN, okay? So it's 112 ounces. You never have to mix, you're never adding hot water. I never use gloves. And right here, here we go. If it is urine, feces, tea, blood, motor oil, rust, mildew, mold, use it just on your shower curtains, guys. Do you see this right here?
Not just in your house, though. You can think about your car upholstery inside there. Anywhere where you have that, right, this is going to work. And at this price, because it sells out every time, this is the only scheduled airing today, you might want to pick up 2 sets. That's going to double up, right? It's where you're getting 112 ounces. Make sure you don't miss out on this. It sells out every time. We just got it back. Under $10, it gets this home. We're already through half of our quantity just from one airing before this. So please, please, please put it in your cart. Check out 550456 is the item number on this one. Now, Jenny is going to hang out with us in about 30 minutes. She's going to be back. So we'll see you in 2 minutes then, Jenny. It is. We're having a good time. Okay. And actually, before we go to our next item, I do want to let everyone know about something we do have coming up with Jenny in our next hour, also from Bissell. We know them from 148 years of floor care cleaning innovation. This is the new Clean View Swivel. It's the Reach Upright Vacuum. Now this is brand new. It's got powerful suction and that swivel steering technology to get to all of those hard to reach places. It's already a customer pick with 79 5-star reviews. You're gonna get it home today at $22 on FlexPay with free shipping. So we're gonna have a full presentation coming up, but I wanted to get your eyes on that before we jumped in. Okay, so you know, we are talking all things cleaning, right? And it's not just inside the home. We have things that we need to clean outside of the home as well. So from HandiMop, we have the car washing kit with pressurized foam cannon sprayer. Now, you know HandiMop from John Eyeside. He is, you know, a cleaning guru, and he created the HandiMop. Now, this is everything you need to keep your car clean. Not just your car, maybe your boat, your RV. Do you have a trailer? What this does is going to have a foam sprayer that lathers your vehicle with thick foam so that that you can get that intense cleaning action and shine as well. Now you're picking from 2 colors. You're picking from either the blue, which is the navy blue, or the dark red. You're getting everything you see. You're getting the sprayer, you are getting the HandiMop cleanser, you are also getting the actual mop and the bucket. All 4 pieces getting to you home today, $34.99 on this hot deal. On a flex pay, it is $11 and change. Now joining us on Skype is the creator himself, John Eyesight. Hey, John.
Hi, Suming. How are you?
I'm good. Oh, look at you, just that it just is foaming
Very
up.
easy to do. Yeah, this is a foam can in part of the car. Notice how the foam just sticks to the surface of the. That's really important when you wash your car because you want to make sure that this luxurious foam has to break down, emulsify the dirt that's up to the paint. So what you do is you put your soap that we give you, this foam can, fill it up about halfway with water, a couple of pumps until it's a little bit, you feel like tank can't pump it anymore. Then you push the trigger and it releases this incredible foam. Really, it made it so easy to do in your car. It made it so that it, like I emulsify the dirt, it helps break down the soil and it detaches the dirt from your car surface. Once that happens, you use the second part of the kit, which is this amazing mop. It's an aluminum handle, nice foam grip, and it has 2 microfiber, little turd microfiber that you're going to use to go over your car. Now, what I like about it, number one, is I never touch the
It
car.
sounds like we're having a little bit of trouble with our Skype right
Okay,
now,
I'm
John. So
sorry.
yeah, I think we're gonna get that handled. But just take a look at what you do. There's no hoses that you need to use, nothing you need to hook this up to. You put in the cleaning solution that comes with it. And just like you saw, John, you just pump that and spray and go. And it's gonna create this intense foam that you're seeing. Use it all over your vehicle. It could be the tires, right? It could be the, the windows. And this is not just for your car, remember. This is gonna be for your RV, your boat, your trailer. And then of course you have that mop with that extended handle that you can utilize, right? To be able to get up high, but also down low. So think about having to overextend yourself sometimes to get to the top of the vehicle or to the side of the vehicle. Now you don't have to do that. This is going to clean and shine. And yes, it's good for your vehicles, but look, you can also use it on your home as well. So incredible value today. Remember, you are getting this entire kit for $34.99. So it's $11 and change on that flex pay. And I also want to let everyone know with that foaming car, that car wash we're calling the cleanser, we do have additional 3-pack that you can pick up to go along with it so you don't have to run out. So if you're thinking, okay, I have a lot of cleaning to do, like most of us do right now, a lot of pollen and things on my car. Have you gone out and there's like a film that's all over your car right now? Well, this is going to be the way to clean that off and then maintain that wonderful shine. I think we've got John back. Are you
I'm
there,
back.
John?
I'm back. I'm sorry. It's a little bit windy out here. I
That's okay. We
apologize
can hear
for
you now.
Okay, awesome. Well, I'm just going ahead. I'm spraying the car. I was going to show you this amazing mop that's part of the kit. 2 microfiber pads. It's so you never have to get really close to the car. You don't have to like reach over and wet your clothes. You don't have to worry about bending down and breaking your back with the old-fashioned sponges. I can reach down low. I can reach up high. I can actually reach across the car. It's an aluminum handle. It has 2 microfiber pads with these really thick little noodles. And this is what's going to get all that dirt, that grease, that grime away. And notice how even if I go into the corners here, you see how it turns like that? So it's made to contour to the different shape and designs of every, see how it just hugs it like that? So I'm going to actually come towards the camera. I want to show you what I'm talking about. As I'm going over my car, you see how it just hugs it? That's important because
Wow.
you want to make sure there's no gaps when you're actually washing your car. Otherwise, after you rinse it, you're going to see all these different spots that you might have missed. Now, it does protect the car as well. Watch how the water sheeds off. It's going to do this a little bit because I know we're short on time, but there's no water build. I mean, there's no bubbles build up. You do get the bucket too, which is included, which is nice. And I like that you can move it around if you want to. So if I'm doing this car, I can bring it with me. I can get down low. I can get up high. And soon as you before you begin, you always want to use that amazing foam cannon. This is the secret to the system. You give a couple of pumps. It does come with a 1/2 liter of soap 3 capfuls is all you really need for it to work. You put it in, you give it a little shake, you give it a pump, and there's a little trigger here, and that's going to create that foam, that luxurious foam that sticks. You ever go to the car wash and the first thing they do is put that foam on your car because you want to make sure you remove and emulsify the dirt that's on the surface. Now, if I go over to my tires, you'll see that it actually hugs the spokes in this case. And I like the fact that it gets into the cracks and the crevices. The soap gets everywhere. So you don't have to worry about, am I missing a piece? I like to go around like that. I get the insides almost like I'm using my hands, but I'm not getting wet. Could do the tires. Now, don't forget, guys, this can be a boat, an RV. This can be any kind of automobile. You could use it on your golf cart. I like that you can make it short in case you want to work closely, like on something. And it's good for the tires. It's good for the paint, and it's also good for the windows. It does a great job. Leaves it streak-free every time. Look at the coverage that this gets. That's what I like. That's the foam. That's what we worked really hard on, making sure that you get that beautiful foam and you could do your windows at the same time. Now, you extend it as far as you need it. It's lightweight. It's easy to use. I'm going to give you a little bit closer shot of these little noodles here. You see, they look like little fingers that reach into where the dirt is. And it's made of microfiber, and it is washable, too, if you had to take it off. So easy to do. I could actually do the whole car if it wasn't so windy out and we weren't having problems. I'd do the whole car for you in just a couple of moments. But
It's so
much
good, John.
easier.
You know, everyone was
Yep.
talking about the wheels on the bucket because I'm like, where was this when I was a kid, right? I had to like manually do everything. I didn't have the HandiMop to be able to use to reach to the top, and I had to climb on top of the car. So this is not just making everything easier, but it's also going to save you money. Think about how much we spend just going to the car wash one time. For the price of that, now you have a system that you have at home. $11 and change gets this home for the entire kit. And for those of you who are wondering how to get additional of the cleaning solution, we're going to throw that item number up for you too, so you have that at the ready. But John, this really is a game changer. We spent $50 at the car wash just one time. This is $34.99 for the whole kit.
Yeah, as far as the savings go. And you know what? It's not only about saving money. It's kind of fun. It's satisfying to do your own car. And it gets done the right way. You're using the high quality materials. It comes out much better. I love the fact that I can get to the other side. And I always have people tell me, oh, I was never able to reach the top of the car. Now you can reach the top of the car with that nice extended handle. And you get every nook, every cranny. Give that car a nice little bath. You have to take care of our tools, or, a car is a part of our lives today. It's very important. So it doesn't matter if it's tree sap. It doesn't have to be a car. I'm going to rinse this off. Let's see how we look real quick. And you'll see the water just sheathe off. Now that is how you know it's a nice cleaner. You're going to love the way this cleans. So for instance, over here on the side, as I take my water away, you're not going to see bubbles here. It sheathes down. It's squeaky clean. That's what you want. This way, when it dries, you don't have any of those spots left over. You know what I'm saying? And then you can just rinse that off, no problem at all. You can get right into the nooks and the crannies. And don't forget, you could use this anywhere. It doesn't even have to be for your car. It can be for your boat, your RV, if you have a large, even a golf cart, any outdoor stuff. You can even do your garage doors. People like to do their outdoor furniture. Just put that soap in there, fill it up halfway, give it a little shake. There's a little button here, and then you just push it, and you get that amazing foam. And you can get a lot of car washes out of one bottle of the concentrate. Again,
super easy to use. It gets everything, like you said, squeaky clean there, and gets that shine on the car too. Just like you took it in and paid hundreds of dollars to have it clean. Thank you so much, John.
Absolutely. Thanks for bearing with the wind.
No worries there. Make sure that you pick yours up. Remember that item number is 864-1144 for the entire kit. Now, before we move on, I do want to mention, in case you missed it, our today's special from LivePure. This is the ultimate solution for your indoor environment. It is the brand new Bali multi-room air purifier. Now, it has something that's called quality sensing, which I've never seen before. But not only is this going to clean the entire house, but this also has something that is going to sense when there's additional things in the air that you want to get, all those VOCs to get out of the air. You know, maybe you cooked something and there's a lot of smoke with that pet dander, all of the pollen, you know, all of that in the air that is causing us to have those itchy, watery eyes. It takes away 99.97% of all of those for you. Make sure that you pick yours up. It is on our today's special today, $100 off. You get it home for $40 on FlexPay, and you never have to buy another filter again because you can just clean the one that comes with it. So free shipping and handling, but make sure you take a look in case you missed it earlier. Now we're going to go to a quick break, and we're going to be back with more cleaning solutions right after this.
Are you tired of struggling to clean those hard-to-reach areas around your home? Introducing the CasaClean handheld steamer, your ultimate cleaning companion. Say goodbye to stubborn dirt and grime, and hello to a quicker, easier way to clean. With its compact and lightweight design, the CasaClean handheld steamer is perfect for getting into tight corners and between tiles and even around delicate fabrics. Whether it's your kitchen, bathroom, or even your car, this powerful steamer tackles dirt with ease, leaving surfaces sparkling clean without the need for harsh chemicals. Just fill it with water and let it heat. When you're ready to clean, just turn it on for a continuous steam. It's time to ditch the old ways of scrubbing and say hello to the future of cleaning. The CasaClean handheld steamer, changing the game one clean space at a time. Don't wait. Make it easier to clean today. Just scan